Hello, what's up with you friends? Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today, I will be talking about charity. Based on Bible text, the first text I'm going to share with you is taken from the book of Psalms chapter 41 verses 1 and 2. Blessed is he who considers the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he will be blessed on the earth. You will not deliver him to the will of his enemies. This is a kind of promise to those who exercise giving. It is so natural that those who have open hand to the needy are well respected by those who knows them. But we cannot avoid that there will be jealous individuals who oppose to the acts because it demeans them. But that should not bother the nature of genuine charitable character. If it is done for the show, it is easily negates the acts and the truth surface. It is just like returning tithes that God requires everyone who believes in God. Anyone who claims to be follower of Christ should exercise tithing in order to provide the needs of the congregation. That is pure and intentional, if given without expectation of return, but love of God. It is not because it will give you tax credit that you give your tithes. It is an act of charity that God requires everyone. The promise will be fulfilled according to the motives of the giver. The book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 17 says, "He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord, and he will pay back what he has given." What an assurance is it? We may not comprehend God's way of paying us back for what we do right, but it is for sure will be done in God's way. It may not be to our expectations, perhaps better than to what we are expecting in return. Just do what God asks you to do, and he is in your back. The book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put into your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you." And in the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 27, says, "He who gives to the poor will not lack, but he who hides his eyes will have many curses." I don't want you to feel obliged because of what the readings appears to be. True believers should not have any doubt that God knows what's best for us. Regardless of what is happening in our life, storms or peace, prosperity or poverty, it all tells of a story of how did we do with our relationship with God. Consequences of lifestyle brings forth situation. That's why God gives us guiding principles to have a holy life. Read what 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 7 says. "So let each one give as he purposes in his heart, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver." We're so blessed that the words of God have found a way to us. This way, we can have confidence that doing good to others is of God. I know some people are just happy to give and give because they feel blessed as they give. I wish this will be the case to all of us. Then no one will feel lonesome. Love surpasses all. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you next video.